Hey, what is up YouTube? This is the Alchemic coming at you today with a DN deck profile for the Synchron build that I'm playing. So I haven't been playing on DN for a while because, well, kind of got really tired of seeing Necros a lot. Anyway, this is the deck I've been playing, same old build, and same old goal to get this Quasar out and playing 2 because, you know, you can make 2. Anyway, apologize for not making too many Yu-Gi-Oh related videos. I mean, throw on a couple here and there, but, like I said, I'm just getting way too tired of Necros and the new version that it is, Perform Age Necros, which I still haven't done a video on yet, which I do plan to do that. Anyway, yeah, this is the Synchron, the YOLO Synchron build, the Quickdraw Quasar, whatever you want to call it, that I've been playing recently. Tested out, it's pretty good. With the addition of Nodin, it's way more consistent, and of course our fun little Jet Synchron and stuff. Like I said, this is the turn 1 build. It's not the control, like, actually win game. This is the one that I do take to tournaments sometimes. That I would take the tournaments if I had these cards, particularly the cost of this card, the cost of this card, and the cost of this card. I mean, if I didn't have to play these, I definitely wouldn't. Anyway, this is pretty much the build that I'd be playing if I could. Anyway, here's the deck. 3 Quickdraw Quasar, Quickdraw Synchron. The name is Quickdraw Quasar. That's kind of the reason why. This is kind of the reason. 3 level leader. This card's so important. I can't not play 3. I have to play 3. There's no way I'm not gonna. You would not do anything that would let me not play 3. 3 Junk Synchron. This guy I could cut to. I might cut to 2, but 3 is still pretty solid. And I just like the 3 of everything pretty much. 3 Jet Synchron. This is the newest edition. It's just so good. This card is way too good. This card is way too good, I swear. Anyway, 3 Tuning Wear. I'm still running the YOLO build where if you open up Tuning Wear Machine Dupe, you can still go off. Cutting Unknown Synchron to 1. Jet Synchron kind of replaces that card. This card was just a Road Warrior target, but now it becomes sort of a YOLO. Since you can use the Cyber Dragon effect, it's pretty, it's worth running 1. But not 0. I mean, sort of like Global, like it's the same idea. Except that Global is probably better because you could just mill 1, special summon, and get free synchros. You get the 1 Synchron Explorer because there is a 3-card combo involving this card, but you never want to do it 3 times. You don't want to play 3 of these because you got 3 of this. So and it's not searchable by Rhoda. That's why you play the Junk Synchron. There's the BLS. Obviously, this card is just way too good. Needs to be at 3, so I can play 3. There's 3 Tuning, 3 Rotas, 3 Upstart Goblins, 3 Machine Dupes, double Instant Fusion, Foolish, Soul Charge, Raigeki, 1-for-1, all the same sort of consistency. Like I said, this card is just the YOLO. Only 2 Instant Fusions. If you have 3, I mean, like, let's say like I don't want to be playing 3 first of all, but second, like I'm only playing 1 Nodin because extra deck space is kind of tight. So, yeah, there's a reason for that. And, yeah, only 2, and because, like I said, like, you want to get to it quickly, but I'm not willing to cut anything for it. Like, maybe I would cut the Junk Synchron for the 3rd Instant Fusion, but then again, like, if you draw 3 Instant Fusions, you're kind of dead. Like, there's nothing you can do. I guess it is food for this, which is really nice. It's send 1 card, unlike the Quickdraw Synchron, which says you have to send a monster from your hand to the graveyard. So that's what I like about Jet Synchron, and that's why I can play 2 of this in case of other cards are dead. Like, you know, if you draw Raigeki and you're going first, like, it doesn't do anything. And usually I use it as food for this. So, like, this card is just get rid of the. Usually you can open up 4 cards relatively well, and then the 5th card's usually gonna be dead. And then that's when you go into Excel Synchron, dump this, you're able to get some free. You can use the food for that. Anyway, side deck, I'm playing double Veiler, double Ghost Ogre, and the fun thing is I can play Teleport, which I'm going to explain in a moment. And 3 Maxis, 1 Thunder King, 3 Telly, 3 Mistake, and 1 Vanity's Emptiness. I mean, I haven't seen too much meta, so I don't exactly know what the best is right now. Especially, I mean, I could play Perform Mages, but I decided to go with this standard sort of build with just a couple little tweaks here and there. So the thing is with this is that if you open up with this card, it's sort of like the Artifact, Sanctum, and Morale-Tech. You never want to open up with it, so you're always playing 3-2. But because if you play 3-1, then you don't have enough targets. If you play 2-1, you're not seeing this enough. If you play 2-2, it's not good enough. So you have to play 3-2. This can be a synchro material, considering it's a tuner. Keep in mind, and even if it wasn't tuner, I would still be playing it because it's just free monsters. It's monsters for free, so you're getting anything out of it. And then I guess the rest of these are kind of just side deck cards. But I just think like this card is just in general, like, you know, the usage is amazing, and just, you know, you can use it in your synchro materials, which is makes it a really nice inclusion into synchrons. Extra, playing, like I said, I was playing only one Nodin because you can only use instant fusion once. Like if you could use more than one instant fusion, I would definitely be playing it. But it's not worth ruining the consistency to be playing the refusions and like a Vylon cube, right? Then with the Excel Synchron, you only need one since you're going to be making Quasar first. And then usually if you make this card, you can probably make Quasar. Armory Arm for the BLS if you need it, and it's also the 1/4 in the deck. Drill Warrior, one Formula Synchron. I was playing 3, but I'm now playing 1. I cut it for a couple of other better cards. Oh, Hot Red. Well, I mean, I think this is actually a mistake. I'm supposed to be playing Shooting Star. This card is not as easily made. You can't actually summon that one, but so yeah. So it was Formula. And then we go to Jet Warrior, because this is actually just for the Quasar food. Once Quasar dies, then you bring it out. So Jet Warrior kind of replaces Junk Warrior. Whoops. What did I do? Jet Warrior replaces Junk Warrior just because Junk Warrior doesn't need the power up. Like, there's nothing. Once your level 2's here, you're gonna have Doppel Warrior. I mean, you can punch over a couple things, but I feel like Jet Warrior's a lot better. You just return something to the hand, and then you also get just the synchro effect. You tribute a level 2 or lower monster, and then you summon it, and then banish it when it leaves the field. You get free Quasar food, and this just makes summoning a monster like this so much easier. So that's why. Berserker for the level 7. Nothing to explain here. I mean, this is just the level 7. Destroyer is not used very often unless I'm going like second or something. Road Warrior is the usual level 8 that you're going into. And then double Quasar. Like I said, you can make 2 Quasars because you have like Soul Charge. If you Soul Charge, you're level 2 and 2 5s or something like that. Yeah, I took out Armades because Nodin and stuff like that. So the Shooting Star is like I said, just to keep your tempo. We got the Stardust Warrior. I mean, if you're really bad in Excel Synchron and Hyper Librarian, you're not able to make like another 2, then you have to make Stardust Warrior. Hyper Librarian is kind of obvious. If you could have played 3 of this, you would definitely play 3 of it because the draw power is too crazy. And then this is the only really weird inclusion. I'm playing this card because sometimes when you would be making Formula Synchron, I'm only playing it because Excel Synchron is a thing. If Excel Synchron wasn't a tuner, I'd still be playing 3 formulas, and this would probably become a formula just because it's the only non-tuner level 2 synchro monster that there is currently, and that's why, because what you would usually make the formula, it would be really awkward because then you can't if you synchro with the other non-tuner monster. Then you're unable to make Quasar. So you have to play this card in case of situations when you're unable to summon the right monsters and make Quasar. But otherwise, like, it's a pretty solid deck. I mean, yeah, like I said, Hot Red was in there because of my old build. I kind of just copied it over and just made a couple of changes after I tested it. And my Quasar hadn't died, so I had to add it after. Anyway, that's pretty much my deck. I mean, if you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave any suggestions you have any below. But keep in mind, this is the YOLO version. This is not the normal the version where you try and you just keep attacking. I mean, you actually like defend and you're actually playing the game, the interactive. This is the solitaire build, so that's kind of the name for the deck. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will come at you with more videos involving Yu-Gi-Oh! As well as other games very soon.